Hi Aries, I hope you're all doing well. I'm just noticing the microphone isn't plugged in, so take that as a sign there. I feel like you're about to be heard. I'm hearing megaphone. Okay, Aries, so if you've been wondering why somebody's hearing you, listening to you, picking up your frequencies, I believe you are about to be heard, okay? So I posted on my community post thing that your reading, Cancer's reading, Scorpio's reading, and Virgo's reading, and Aquarius's reading, like it was different. And so I've tried to do your readings several times over, and it was like, I don't know, it was just, it just didn't feel right. I was like, what is this? What is going on here? And then I had this big download, and then I channeled like a whole drawing of my download. And I showed Cancer the picture of that. We're going to get into your reading in a second. I showed Cancer a picture of that. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, you can check out their reading. But I am going to make a collective reading about the download. But essentially, Aries, what your role was you were grounding like this monumental force that's about to break through, okay? And I haven't fully unraveled or processed what that's going to be all about, but you can check out that collective reading when it comes out about what's going on there. But you play a key role, and I feel like it has something to do with the projection of your voice or being heard or being seen even. Yeah, and I feel like it's by a big audience or a large scale group of people. Okay, so there's something that's about to happen. I'm hearing that you're tapping into. So this was supposed to be, did I already say that? This is supposed to be your you versus them reading. But we're not doing that because that wasn't the point of me doing the you versus them readings. The point was to get to this place where I'm like, well, I have these 5 signs and it's not working. What's going on here? And then I have this kind of channel download deal going on. Anyways, we're not doing you versus them. If love comes up, that's cool. I'll read into it. But we're going to do a past, present, future for you, Aries. Now, this is a general reading on YouTube, although I think if you're still here through all of my babbling, then this reading will probably resonate with you because you've gotten like a good sense of my energy. Okay, so yeah, if you're here, it will probably resonate. Maybe not all of it. Parts will. It's a general reading. There will be an extended. That link will be available below. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I'm not sure what that's about. Whatever you're about to say or do, it's something that you've been frustrated with, but something that you've already done or said, or you've already tried to put something out there. Yeah. I'm hearing finally they're awakening. Finally they're hearing it. Realization coming in here for the past. The present, we have creation. And the future, the unexpected. Yeah. So Aries, you were called to do something. I don't know what this is. Could be a connection with a person. Could be something related to work, a soul journey, a spiritual path. But you had a big calling here. A realization that you were meant to do something here in life. And then I'm going to clarify these with the tarot in a second, but in the present moment, we have you actually creating whatever it is that's going to be made public. I'm not even sure if you know that whatever you're creating is going to go public. You might not even be aware of that. But whatever you're creating, it could even be a relationship, take it as it resonates here. But I'm seeing you with some blueprints here. You've really put a lot of thought into whatever you're doing. This is bringing massive transformation to you. Happy birthday, by the way. I almost forgot. Happy birthday, Aries. Okay. I'm hearing I love you, which I do love you, but I'm hearing it as well. So I feel like that's your guide saying they love you. But yeah, happy birthday, Aries, or maybe somebody else. I don't know. Who is that? Maybe somebody that, hasn't quite walked away from you. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's stick to this message, and then we'll see what comes up. The future, the unexpected. This could be a pairing of coming together with someone else. I am seeing two people. Or this just could be you with yourself here. Okay, Aries, let's dig into it. I'm really curious here. I'm going to use these cards, which I haven't used in a long time. The Island Time Wellness cards. This is for Aries. Past, present, future spirit guides for Aries. Tell me about the realization. Or just give me 3 cards for Aries. In the past, we have back together. I feel like for many of you, this is you getting back together with yourself. Okay? It's like coming back to a place in which you know what you want to do with your life. It's like a place of having purpose. It almost feels like, and Cancer had this as their title, it feels like an unstoppable force after a period of maybe feeling like you were worthless in some kind of sense, okay? Maybe not all of you, but there was some kind of communication in your past here that made you feel a lack of worth, or you were trying to prove your worthiness through communication. In the present moment, we have the cheater story for what you're creating. I feel like whatever it is you're doing, it's coming from something in which there was conflict. Now, this can be literal or it can be a metaphor, you know, that you feel you got cheated out of something. Okay, but whatever you got cheated out of, maybe a career path or a talent or what have you, you're reinvigorating it. You're bringing it back together for yourself. Things are flowing again. You felt that flow come in the past here. And if you're not in this energy here yet, Aries, I'm hearing Taurus, then know that you can get into this energy. You know, Spirit's showing you it's available here for you. I also feel like whatever you're creating is being inspired by your dreams, or you're having downloads in your dreams here that are related to your inspiration and your creativity. I also feel like whatever you're creating is helping you heal the past. It's ultimately going to change your future. It's setting you on a new course of direction. It's setting you on a new path. There's something very healing about it. Something about the themes that you're working with. Magical mindset here. I feel like you're taking a chance here. Maybe being a little bit whimsical with something. This is beautiful so far. Okay, let's see. What's the unexpected in the future for Aries? We have a later, dude. And I'm seeing this as you going somewhere. You got your suitcase here packed up. I feel like you are definitely on your way out of old stagnant energy. It says, love yourself enough to accept only the best. Let go. Be comfortable being alone. So we did have this image here with 2 people. I feel like it is, for most of you, you coming together with a part of yourself that maybe you forgot about or you left behind at some point in your life, you know, to get more serious, or I'm hearing you gave away a part of yourself to be with someone else. Okay, now you're coming back to that now that you have exited that relationship. That's for some of you. You're definitely finding yourself and you're not letting anything hold you back. You are leaving a past behind. And I feel like it's with a particular person. The wrong person for you. This is going to be quite the journey. Let's get the tarot out and see what's going on here. Spirit, tell us about the past here with realization and back together. Now, I do have to say, you know, this, because it's general and we're here on YouTube and this is open for anybody to watch, there are different flows and energies that come in with different storylines, and I try to pick the most translatable one that would resonate with multiple situations. But I am getting a very specific storyline that I feel like I need to put out there. And it is related to a relationship. And so this could be the energy of someone you're connecting to. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. But there is something here about somebody realizing they want to get back together with you, and then knowing that they've cheated themselves in the current moment, not trying to get back together with you, okay? And they're trying to create a situation or a scenario to make that happen. And in the future here, I don't know, I feel like they're coming towards you, but you're not accepting it. Or they're leaving someone behind for you, okay? I know that's very specific, but it is coming through here, so I just want to say that. But most of you, this is about something, a life purpose, a life path. I'm hearing life path 3, 6, and 9. Interesting. That's an interesting sequence of numbers. Okay, can we get something about the... Thank you. Back together and realization. We have the 3 of Wands. See, this is you realizing what your vision is, what your purpose is, what you want to come in and what you don't. The Knight of Swords. And let's get one more. I feel like in the past here there was something that you wanted to do, or you were doing something in a particular way that somebody didn't agree with, okay? It's like you weren't pleasing anyone, or you weren't conforming to a particular standard that somebody, thought that you should have here. And you realize that instead of fighting for someone else's dream or to become someone you're not, that you were going to take the energy elsewhere. Give me one for that back together again. Spirit, what is that back together again? The Moon coming out in reverse. This is beautiful. This is almost like doing shadow work here. Ooh, 3 of Swords in reverse, the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. This is doing shadow work. This is going into the unconscious. This is paying attention to some of those areas of the ego that maybe were, I'm hearing, snipping at your heels, that weren't serving you, but that you were playing into nonetheless, because we're humans and we all operate by ego most of the time, and it's not because most of us are vibrating low or anything like that. It's because the world demands us to act from our ego in the day-to-day. So we must, right? So you did some work here around what was going on with you. And were you living for your ego, or were you living for your soul and your spirit? And I think you realized that if you stayed in a particular situation, it was going to break your heart if it wasn't already. And that it was better to deal with the fallout and the sadness than to continue on with the heartbreak. And then if this is relating to a connection, others of you found out that being back together with somebody was not really going to heal anything at all here. It actually brought you closer to your feelings, your genuine feelings about the situation, realizing that this isn't for you. It's not worth fighting for. Okay, in the present moment with creation and the cheater story, tell me more about the creation, Spirit. What is Aries creating? What is Aries creating? Aries. What is Aries creating? 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so you're putting love kind of on the back burner here. I feel like you're taking a rest maybe from this notion I'm hearing of soulmate reunion, soulmate concept here. I also feel like if you have children, you're going to be getting a little bit of a break from the demands of your children, something like this, okay? You're also, once again, revisiting something from the past and turning down something, like when I say revisiting something from the past, it's like a part of you that you had given up on, you know, rather than trying to do something entirely new. But most of you here, what you're doing is you're focusing on your finances. You're focusing on your security, your wealth. Many of you are becoming your own boss here. Tell me about this cheater story. I feel like, you know, somebody promised you that, yeah, Four of Pentacles. Somebody promised you that, or told you that you needed their help, you know, in order to make your business survive. You needed them, or they tried to sell you on something. I'm hearing understudy. Maybe, like, I don't know. There was something going on here where somebody tried to say that if you want to be successful, Aries, if you want to get to the Ten of Pentacles, then you're going to need my help. But you're realizing that you don't need that at all. That what you're creating is your creation, not somebody else's. So it's like you're not giving somebody else the credit anymore for what it is you're doing. Yeah, you're going to be claiming all the success here. Because whatever was going on here with these people or this person, it made you, it cramped your style, really. It made you really closed off. I also feel like many of you were holding on to some resentment, you know, about what had gone on here in the past, with a feeling like you fought for something that wasn't worth fighting for. So you're holding on to some resentment. Yeah, Ten of Wands, but you've overcome it here in the present. That's beautiful. Okay, let's check out the future here with the unexpected and later, dude. Tell me about the unexpected. Did I say present? Future. Future for Aries with unexpected and later, dude. Get a couple more. Oh, we got a lot coming out. Aries, you're really rolling solo, okay? Some of you are definitely breaking away from a partnership, a friendship, a lovership. I'm hearing, okay, interesting, a lovership. Whatever it is, you are rolling solo. I'm seeing the King of Cups in reverse here. Ooh, with the Ten of Swords behind that. And then you showing up as the Queen of Cups. So yeah, whoever this represents to you, and it doesn't have to be, like it could be a boss, a parent, you know, whatever, a part of yourself, some kind of obligation you had. That's over. That's a final ending here, and you're not going to be investing any more of your heart, wishes, hopes, and dreams. You're really going solo here. This is going to be a whole new world for you where you put yourself first. This could even be happening if you're married, let's say, and you're in a committed relationship and you're happy with your job and all of this stuff. This could just be you deciding that you want to carve out time for a spiritual ascension process that doesn't include anyone else, right? But there's something here you're doing where you're focusing on what makes you happy, what makes you successful. And I do feel like you're going somewhere, literally, Aries. We have the suitcase with the world here. Okay, so traveling, I'm definitely seeing here in the future, and it's unexpected. So whatever you're thinking it could be now, I feel like it's probably not that because it's unexpected. We also have showing up in the future death with the Two of Wands. Because something has come to an end, like a massive end here, you have the chance and the opportunity for a whole new lease on life. I'm hearing a whole new path to open up. See how he's holding the world here? A whole new world to open up for you, Aries. And what's really great about this reading is the pain related to the ending is in the past. It's something you've worked through or considered quite a bit. You've had a realization about where that pain belongs, you know, how much you're going to let it rule you, run you, dictate things. And in the future, you're just really working on, I feel like it's something tangible, you know, with the pentacles showing up. Money, success, security, stability, spiritual health and well-being. This is really beautiful, Aries. Okay, I'm going to go into your extended and we're going to keep pulling out the cards and see what else comes out. I'm going to focus on the future here and, well, maybe we'll see what goes on. And yeah, but if this is where you go, I love you so much. I'll see you next time.